Brazil are on the verge of making some ruthless and controversial decisions, and before the official squad announcement even arrives, two familiar stars already appear to be on the outside looking in. Not because of poor form, not because of discipline issues, but because the competition inside the Seleção has reached an unforgiving level that leaves no room for sentiment. As Carlo Ancelotti continues shaping what could become Brazil's most competitive squad in years, the harsh reality is this: reputation alone is no longer enough to guarantee a place. According to growing indications, two players who once proudly wore the famous yellow jersey are set to be excluded from Brazil's main squad ahead of the upcoming high-profile fixtures against France and Croatia, and this decision perfectly reflects the brutal evolution of modern international football. The first and perhaps most surprising name on this list is Danilo. Once considered a reliable defensive option for Brazil, Danilo now finds himself trapped in a nightmare scenario for any defender: an overcrowded backline packed with elite-level talent. Brazil's defensive unit has quietly transformed into one of the strongest and most competitive departments in world football, leaving very little space for rotation or experimentation. At center-back alone, Brazil can call upon Gabriel Magalhães, a rock-solid Premier League defender, Eder Militao, whose recovery and consistency continue to impress at the highest level, and the ever-reliable Marquinhos, a leader with vast international experience. On top of that, Thiago Silva's expected return adds yet another layer of depth and leadership, while Alexandre Ribeiro remains a trusted option capable of covering multiple defensive roles. With so many established and informed defenders available, Ancelotti is faced with a simple but painful truth: there is no tactical or strategic justification to include Danilo in the upcoming squad. Even though Danilo has served Brazil in the past and delivered dependable performances, international football at this level is no longer about loyalty. It is about balance, competition, and selecting players who fit the exact demands of the system. As a result, for the upcoming clashes against France and Croatia, Danilo is almost certain to miss out, not because he has declined dramatically, but because Brazil's defensive depth has outgrown him. The second name expected to be cut is Savinho, and this decision highlights just how merciless Brazil's attacking competition has become, especially on the right wing. Despite playing for Manchester City and showing flashes of quality in recent performances, Savinho finds himself squeezed out by an extraordinary logjam of attacking talent. The right wing, once a position with rotational flexibility, now has clear hierarchy and fierce internal rivalry. Estevão Willian has rapidly established himself as a regular and dependable option, earning trust through consistency rather than hype. Alongside him stands Rafinha, whose experience, work rate, and big-game mentality continue to make him a valuable asset, while Antony remains a player who, despite criticism, still offers directness and familiarity within Brazil's setup. Adding to this congestion, Luis Enrique also featured on the right wing in Brazil's recent matches, further reducing the available opportunities for someone like Savinho. In such a crowded environment, individual performances at club level are sometimes not enough to break through, especially when a national team coach prioritizes chemistry, tactical discipline, and proven partnerships. Carlo Ancelotti, known for his calm authority and pragmatic decision-making, is unlikely to disrupt a functional attacking structure just to accommodate another talented name. This is why Savinho's exclusion, much like Danilo's, appears to be a matter of strategic selection rather than personal failure. Both players are victims of Brazil's greatest strength, overwhelming depth. In today's Brazil squad, every position is a battleground, and only those who offer something unique or irreplaceable can survive the selection process. The upcoming matches against France and Croatia are not just friendlies. They're serious tests designed to shape the core group that will carry Brazil forward. Ancelotti's message is clear. Competition is non-negotiable, and past contributions do not guarantee future opportunities. As painful as these omissions may seem, they underline a powerful reality. Brazil are no longer selecting players based on names, but on necessity, balance, and elite-level competition. Danilo and Savinho may still have futures with the national team, but for now, the door appears closed, not because they're not good enough, but because Brazil have simply become too strong, too competitive, and too ruthless to make room for everyone.